Good evening, students. Now I am starting an expression for drift velocity. In the morning class, you learned the definition of drift velocity. Yes, anybody, what is drift velocity? Drift velocity is the average velocity. It is the average velocity with which electrons of a conductor move in a direction opposite of the electric field, opposite of the applied electric field, right? So now consider let, see here, now I am trying to find the drift velocity, expression for drift velocity. See, this is the conductor. Consider a conductor of length L, and A is the area of cross section. This is the positive plate, this is the negative plate, and here these are the, see, this is the applied field, electric field, and electrons are moving like this. Electrons are moving opposite of the electric field, opposite of the electric field with a velocity called drift velocity. Here say let E be the applied electric field. What is E here? Applied electric field. E be the applied electric field, and VD be the drift velocity. Drift velocity, and tau is the relaxation time. Tau is the relaxation time. Tau is the relaxation time, right? So we shall use V equals to U plus AT. See, this is the relation that you learned in the first year syllabus. V equals to U plus AT. In first year syllabus, you learned three kinematic equations, that is V equals to U plus AT, V square equals to U square plus 2AS, S equals to UT plus half AT square. So in that I am using V equals to U plus AT. You know that here U is the initial velocity, V is the final velocity, V is the final velocity, A is the acceleration, T is the time. V is the final velocity, U is the initial velocity, A is the acceleration, T is the time. So here V equals to VD. V is the final velocity of the electrons of this conductor. So V equals to VD. U equals to 0. As I told you in the morning class, the initial velocity of the electrons should be taken equals to 0, because in the absence of initial velocity means velocity of the electrons in a conductor in the absence of the external field. When electric field is not there, when electric field is not applied, that time all the electrons they move in different directions, thereby their velocity is taken to be equal to 0. U equals to 0. Next now, you see here A equals to acceleration. A is acceleration, and you know that F equals to ma. F equals to ma. A equals to F by m. So that relation I am taking now. A equals to F by m. A equals to F by m. T equals to tau. What is tau here? Relaxation time. Tau is the relaxation time, right? T equals to tau. So therefore VD equals to 0. U is now 0 plus A is F by m into 2. So VD equals to what it becomes? VD equals to drift velocity equals to F by m into 2. F by m into 2. right? So here F is the force. F is the force. You know that force acting on an electron is F equals to QE. Force on an electron is QE. F equals to QE. Here QE is a charge, E is electric field. Charge of an electron is negative charge, minus 1.602 into 10 to the power of minus 19. So force acting on electron, force acting on electrons is F equals to, here F equals to QE, actual formula F equals to QE. Here QE is charge of an electron, so charge is minus E into E. This minus E is charge of an electron. This minus E is charge of an electron. One becomes equation number 1 becomes VD equals to minus EE by M into 2. So therefore, expression for drift velocity is minus EE 2 by M. Minus EE 2 by M. Expression for drift velocity is minus EE 2 by M. So consider a conductor. First, consider a conductor. Let L be the length of the conductor and E be the applied electric field. Here let Vd be the drift velocity of the electrons. Tau is the relaxation time, and use the relation V equals to U plus At. V equals to U plus At. Here V equals to Vd. V is the final velocity. Final velocity is equals to velocity of the electrons in a direction opposite to the applied field. So here V is taken as a drift velocity and U is the initial velocity. Initial velocity of the electrons in a conductor is considered to be 0 here. U equals to 0. A is the acceleration. So here acceleration is F equals to ma. Force F equals to ma. So A equals to F by M. So next to T equals to relaxation time tau. So this equation becomes V equals to Vd, U equals to 0 plus A equals to F by M, T equals to tau. So Vd equals to F by M into tau. Force acting on electrons is F equals to QE. This is the general formula. General formula for force on an electron. Force on electrons. F equals to QE. F equals to minus EE. Equation number 1 becomes Vd equals to, in place of F, now I am writing minus EE, where minus E is the charge of an electron, E is the electric field. F equals to QE. Q means minus E is as it is E only. Minus EE by M into 2. Vd equals to minus EE 2 by M. This is the expression for drift velocity. Yes, drift velocity. Next comes mobility of charge carriers. Mobility of charge carriers. Let me discuss about mobility of charge carriers. Mobility means it is the ratio of drift velocity to the electric field. Mobility and the concept. Mobility of charge carriers. That is the concept main. What is the same? Mobility means the ratio of drift velocity to the electric field. Mobility of electrons. Mobility of electrons. Mu. Mobility is the mu. Mobility of electrons. Yes, mobility means it is the ratio of drift velocity, ratio of magnitude of drift velocity to the electric field. It is the ratio of, see here, mu is equals to magnitude of Vd. So what it means? Positive value of drift velocity mobility of electrons is defined as, it is defined as the ratio of positive value of drift velocity to the electric field, or it is the ratio of magnitude of drift velocity to the electric field. So mu equals to, here positive value of drift velocity means you must take the formula of drift velocity in a positive, with a positive sign. What is the formula for drift velocity? Minus E2 by m. So here you should take that formula with positive sign. So that is E2 by m. So this E is as it is. So E cancels. So mu equals to E2 by m. So mu equals to E2 by m. This is the formula for mobility of free electrons, mobility of electrons, or mobility of charged carriers. What is the mobility of charged carriers? Mobility of charged carriers is defined as the ratio of magnitude of drift velocity to the electric field. Magnitude of drift velocity to the electric field. Here magnitude of drift velocity is positive value of drift velocity. E2 by m divided by E, as it is here, E cancels, E2 by m, where E is charge of an electron, tau is relaxation time, m is the mass of an electron. M is the mass of an electron. So what is the next one? SI unit of mobility. SI unit of drift velocity. First I want to tell you about drift velocity. SI unit of drift velocity is a meter per second. SI unit of drift velocity is meter per second. SI unit of mobility. SI unit of mobility is here. Here in a numerator you are using drift velocity. So for drift velocity unit is meter per second divided by electric field. For electric field there are two formulas. For electric field there are two formulas. One is Newton per coulomb, or here drift velocity is meter per second only. For electric field you are having volt per meter is also one of the unit. So there are two formulas for electric field. One is E equals to F by Q. Now only you consider F equals to QE. From that here E equals to, see, electric field is F by Q. Electric field is minus dV by dr. For this one, force is Newton, measured by Newton, charge is measured by coulomb. Here potential difference is measured by volt, distance is measured by meter. So you are having two formulas for electric field. So in numerator you are having the electric field. So here mobility, SI unit of mobility is VD means meter per second. Electric field means once I am using Newton per coulomb here, next time I am using volt per meter, because electric field is expressed in two formulas, right? So what is the SI unit? SI unit is now meter per second per Newton coulomb. Meter coulomb per second per Newton. This is the SI unit, one of the SI unit of mobility, right? Another unit or from this one, meter per second per volt meter. So it becomes meter square per second per volt. Meter square per second per volt. Meter square per second per volt is another unit for mobility of electrons. This is also called mobility of charge carriers. Mobility of charge carriers or mobility of electrons is defined as ratio of magnitude of the drift velocity to the electric field. So I considered formula for drift velocity with positive sign here, minus E2 by m. Now it is written as E2 by m divided by E. It comes here, E cancels, E2 by m, mu equals to E2 by m. So this is the formula for mobility of charge carriers or mobility of electrons. SI unit of drift velocity is meter per second. In the same manner, SI unit of mobility is meter coulomb per second per newton or meter square per second per volt. So students, you make the notes of all the derivations that I am discussing in daily class, so that you will come to know about these concepts. Watch this video for 2 times. Have a nice day.